promised to post every single day for 30 days, and here's the truth about how it's going so far. I set a goal to post on YouTube every single day for 30 days as part of a challenge. And I thought it would be exciting, but it's a lot more challenging than I thought. For me, the only difficulty that I have every single day is time management. Like, since I started this challenge, the thing that I think every single day is like, there's not enough hours in the day to do everything that I want to do. I also have a second channel. I have a TikTok account, which also I'm trying to grow on there too. So there I also post every single day, and I don't want to change that. And I also work 3 times a week. And I also have a life, so I try to also enjoy my day and like not working every single hour of the day. So I also would like to have a little bit of time to scroll on TikTok mindlessly and watch a series or watch YouTube or like coming up with ideas or just living my life. And sometimes it's a little bit overwhelming. For me, the things that take a lot of time out of my day are filming and editing. In a way, with this channel, it's a little bit better because I'm not editing as much, but because I have my other channel, there I'm really trying to be like super aesthetic, so I do a million of cuts and a million of edits with transitions and effects. Like my thumbnail, I spend hours on my thumbnail. Like I try to make my videos as aesthetic as possible, and with this challenge it's better because it's not about perfection, it's just about doing it and posting. Like I spend maximum 1 hour in editing, whereas with my other channel I spend like 2 hours minimum because of editing. Now I have to do both at the same time. That's why it's like maybe 5 hours a day just for filming, editing. No, just for editing. Yeah, 5 hours just editing, but then of course there's the filming, which also takes about, I think, like 1 hour each video. And then there's the thumbnail. Here it's just like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. On my other channel it's, like I said, about an hour. And then there's the uploading, like the title and the description and all the tags, everything. Like there's a lot to take care of. But I think it's just difficult because it's not one channel but it's 2 at the same time. And also my TikTok, which you also have to keep up with the algorithm, so it's a lot of things. And I also work, so like 2-3 hours a day are taken away to work. I am a tutoring teacher, so I have to prepare my lessons, and then I have to take the bus or by car to go there, and it's like 50 minutes, then at the same time to come back home, and there I spend like 90 minutes. So it's about 2 hours that I lose basically, which are really essential to edit and do everything. So that's why it's a little difficult, because I think if I had the time to do just that, I think that the quality of my videos will be even better. Like, it's just that I would be less stressed out, of course, because I would have more time to film and edit. And like, it's just that in a way, it's not a lot of work. But summed up with the other things and just life, of course, it's really difficult and it's a little bit overwhelming. Like, it's becoming a little bit overwhelming. Like, each day I just wish I had more hours. Now I'm also waking up earlier than I did last week and last week's. Like, I woke up at 9 a.m. Now I'm waking up 30 minutes earlier. And it's actually not a problem. I go to sleep at midnight or around midnight. But if you have a lot of time in your hands and like you don't have to juggle between different jobs or different things, different channels, and you have the time only for YouTube, please do it. Like, it's really your chance, because maybe your life is going to change and you're not gonna get so much time as you do now. And this has really made me realize that I wish I had started earlier when I had more time to do so, because then I would have focused only on YouTube and that would have been awesome. Another thing that it's also a little bit overwhelming is coming up with ideas, because some days you feel stuck but you still have to create something, and that is also the case for me on TikTok. But I think that on TikTok is easier because you can create short content, like you can use a trending sound or just like talk about anything basically, but the thing that is good is that it's short content. But here I think the only thing that is difficult is that it's 30 days, so it's 30 videos, and it's 30 ideas, and that's a lot. But the long content is not a negative side, I think, because I think that long form content is really amazing to get to know the creator, really build a community, because they really get to know you, because they have like 20 minutes video to like see your personality and the way you talk and everything you talk about. Whereas on TikTok they only see like a 50 seconds video or maybe 1 minute, but that is not enough to get to know a person. I think that both have like pro and cons, of course, like everything. But for me, the problem is not the long form content, because I actually prefer longer videos because they're also easy to edit, and it's like I just talk, it's not difficult. But it's more about the idea of the video, like what to talk about. And it's really easy to get stressed out and also like running out of energy because you're juggling different things and you're getting basically a burnout. But I have solutions for everything that I said, because I'm a person that thinks a lot and I find solution to my problems basically every single day or every single second of my day. And the first thing that really like calms me is that I decided to start this challenge because, like I said, it wasn't about being perfect, because when you're posting daily, there's no time to make everything perfect. You just have to embrace the imperfection and just hit upload. So this challenge was really about doing it regardless of anything, basically, of any doubts and any fear and any stress. Just doing it. And in a way, it's really a challenge with yourself, like to see if you can really manage all these things together and manage your stress and not having a burnout. So the key actually to not get a burnout and not being so stressed out about juggling everything in your life is basically time management. The only way to make it is to organize and plan. Like planning ahead is a lifesaver. Like I would plan my week ahead. Like for example, on Sundays I would create a weekly plan and like organizing each day. Like if you can, maybe also with timestamps, like saying from 10 to 12 a.m. I will film, and then you say like I probably need 3 hours to edit. It's just an example. So you're going to say like from 1 a.m. till 3 a.m. I'm going to edit, and you do that for every single day of the week. So you basically plan the filming, the editing, and the uploading. Another thing that helps is also creating a list of all the content ideas. So if you come up with an idea, or like it's just maybe not the complete video but just an idea, I would write that in the list, and maybe reading it over and over, you will come up with an idea to create an entire video about that thing. Maybe something that is related to that idea. In that way you don't forget anything, and you always have like new ideas that you can come back to. Another thing that I will do is like, if you have the time, to try to batch your content. So for example, if you have 3 hours in your day, you can maybe film 2 videos instead of 1. I wouldn't recommend filming more than 2 videos because that is too much for you. Like your brain is not going to function anymore. So I think 2 videos each time, each sitting, it's actually really good. So in that way you actually have 2 videos ready, that of course you have to edit, but you already have your videos. And also if you have more time to edit, you can also edit 2 videos at the same time basically. So if there are days where you're like, okay, I don't have to work today, or like I don't have to study for that exam, maybe it's like in the weekend and normally you don't study, you don't work, but you're gonna say like, I might as well film and edit, so you're getting ahead of the week. If you just have the time and maybe you're feeling inspired, then just film, edit, like everything that you can do. This is gonna benefit yourself in the future. I think batching the content is really a good idea, especially filming. That is also one of the things that takes up more time but also energy, because sometimes like there are days where I really don't feel like filming, where I just don't feel like getting ready and putting makeup and like getting all cute and done. Like sometimes I just want to be in my room in my pajamas. But if I already have filmed 2 videos, then I can edit. So even if I don't want to get ready, I still have 2 videos that I can edit. So I still can get ahead and I still can go forward. So in that way, you really don't get stuck on anything because you're already getting ahead of yourself. You can also organize it so it's beneficial to your week. So maybe if you know like 3 days in the week I would work, or 3 days that week I need to study, or maybe you know that week you don't have time to do anything, or you have appointments, or maybe, I don't know, like if you're a woman, you can say that, well, next week I have my period, so I will probably not have the energy to film. So you can plan ahead and try to edit and film as much as possible when you have the time. It's really not about getting lazy and like procrastination, because that really kills everything. So if you're going to say, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow, like I have already filmed everything, you don't know what could happen. So maybe the next day you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna feel as excited as you were the day before. Your filming, it's not going to be as good as it could have been. Don't procrastinate. Try to do everything that you can that day. Just try to make as much as you can of your day. And another thing that could help is also like habit stacking. Like maybe you're filming a video like I am right now, and I'm also uploading the next video. So I'm doing two things at the same time. Like for me, exporting my videos, it takes up like about 30 minutes. Sometimes it depends on the video. So when it's exporting, I'm doing something else like filming or just preparing or like brainstorming. Like just try not to waste your time. And I have to do that because my hours are counted. Like I have to be ready at that hour because then I have to work, and then it's like 2 hours when I'm not home. So each second that I have to do anything related to YouTube, I will use it. About the coming up with ideas, I think that watching YouTube could really help, because you're getting really an overview of what is trending and also what relates to you more, or just maybe like something that you could see yourself filming, or just creating content that is similar to what you're seeing on YouTube. You could also get ideas on like actually searching up content ideas for YouTube. You could also search that on TikTok, because there is a lot of creators that could help you. If that doesn't help, which I don't think, because I think that watching YouTube and also getting tips from other creators, it's really like the key. But if still you're not really content with the ideas, you could still like use AI. For example, sometimes I use ChatGPT. I mean, ChatGPT could give you ideas that don't relate much to you or your niche, but still some ideas could inspire you to do something similar. So I would use that, because even if it's not that specific idea that ChatGPT gave you, you can still get inspired. And about your energy, I think that the biggest help, the biggest tip that I could give you is to manage your time. So do what you have to do at that specific time, but then the rest of the time, or maybe like we can also say like the end of the week, that is made for you. To relax, to basically do nothing, and also to prepare yourself for the next week. Because if you work without taking a break, you're going to 100% get a burnout and stress yourself, and then you're still not going to have the energy that you need to do everything. So what you have to do is to take rest days and maybe rest hours. So like I said, maybe in the evening, like for me, I can't really work in the evening. Like even when I was in school, I couldn't study past 6 p.m. because my brain wasn't working anymore and I was really tired. So, or study in that case, and I would recommend you do the same. Like, please don't work from the time you wake up till you go to sleep. Like, yes, maybe you're putting out the content, like maybe you're doing what you have promised you would do, but with time, you're not gonna have the same energy, and maybe you're also going to resent that thing that you're doing, because maybe like you're putting so much effort, so much work, and sometimes to get recognized for your work, it's going to take a little bit of time. So you're gonna be like, I did all that and still I didn't have my results. But sometimes it takes time, so one step at a time, so that you still live your life every single day, and then you're also going to see the rewards of the work you put in, because you're going to see it, even if it's not now, it's going to be. And I think that posting daily is really teaching me about consistency and discipline, because I really have to manage my time as good as possible, and also remembering every day why I'm doing it. You also get better at filming, like you're not gonna stop every single second because you don't know what to say or how to say it. You're just gonna talk and talk. So you're going to get better at talking, basically talking to your audience. And you're also going to get better at editing because you're spending many hours editing. So it's just gonna get more easier, and also you're gonna be quicker at editing. And also, like, posting daily, of course it depends on the videos that you post, but it gives you a quick feedback of what your audience might like, or likes or doesn't like. And daily posting also forces you to stop overthinking and just create, which is also like the key to overcome the fear of judgment, like any kind of fear actually. So the 3 lessons that I learned so far is that you don't need perfection to start. Consistency is what matters the most. Planning ahead is really a lifesaver. So having a list of ideas for videos to film, and also stacking your tasks. So maybe while your video is uploading, you can film other videos and also film many videos at the same time, or also editing more videos, because this is really going to help you to keep going on busy days. And it's also okay to take small shortcuts, like filming shorter videos, also taking breaks, and really taking the time to energize yourself and rest, so that you really can give the best. Posting every day isn't easy, but it's worth it. And it's really going to help you grow as a creator, and also learn more about yourself. And you don't have to post daily, but don't let fear or excuses keep you from posting and holding you back from starting. Your first video doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done. So I'll be posting for the next 27 days now, so hit subscribe to see how this challenge unfolds. And if you're thinking about opening a YouTube channel and you have any fears or doubts, let me know in the comments and I can really help you. And we're gonna see us in the next video. Bye! Mwah.